definitely feeling huge at this point.
Today's a day like any other, but I am changed, I am a mother. Oh,
Alright, so today I am 24 weeks pregnant, so I'm going to be doing my 23-week update for you guys. This week, I definitely am feeling a lot bigger. My app said for week 24, you're the size of a cantaloupe, so forget what week 23 is. Something slightly smaller than a cantaloupe, but still, at this point, I feel like the baby is huge. And I can definitely feel it in everything that I do. When I'm laying down, when I roll over, when I stand up, when I try to fit into clothes. It's definitely getting to the point where it's like affecting my daily activities, but not to the point where I can't sleep or I'm in a lot of pain. It's just noticeable. So starting with weight gain, this week I've gained a pound, so I'm at 11.5 pounds gained so far for this pregnancy. In terms of cravings and aversions, nothing really new. The only thing related to food really I can say is I feel like I'm snacking a lot more. I'm always constantly hungry. So I've had a lot of snacks like for my lunches, like I'll have like a granola bar and then like a juice like applesauce pouch and then like a bag of carrots and just like constant like snacks like ready to go because I just pretty much snack like throughout the day, and I just feel like if I don't, I'm constantly like, oh man, like I really need some food right now, like in between all my meals. Like I just can't go 2, 3, 4 hours anymore without eating. But in terms of any symptoms, still kind of the same things, but I feel like it's just even worse now, adding in just I'm getting a lot bigger, and so now I'm swollen, have a little bit of back pain, and I'm huge. And so when I roll over or move at all, it's just very noticeable, and I'm having a little bit of pain like I mentioned before, like when I'm walking like a long distance, a little bit of cramping. So I'm just having to take it a little bit easier than I am used to, and I'm definitely noticing in everything that I do that I am bigger, and some things hurt if I get up too quickly, or I just, I'm not like cognizant of how big my belly is and how I need to be careful. So kind of getting used to that. For exciting things that happened this week, I don't really have one thing in particular. Next week, I am going to California for my baby shower. So I'm leaving next Friday morning. So the next video will be posted on time, but the one after that, while I'm actually in California, is probably going to be delayed. But this next whole week, I'm kind of prepping for that, and I'm really excited. It's going to be really awesome to see all my friends and family out there and just kind of get all together and talk about, David and I having a baby, and we're just really excited to see everyone. So that's going to be really fun, but we're definitely, having to prep for that and plan everything and pack and get everything ready. And flying when you're, almost 6.5 months pregnant, it's going to be interesting, and I'm already super swollen even just going through my daily life. So we'll see how that goes on a plane for 5.5 hours. But other than that, just kind of getting used to being bigger and kind of doing things a little bit differently, I'm used to being able to go on long walks if I want to and be a little bit more active and jump up and, go do something really quickly, whereas now I kind of have to just be a little bit slower about it. But getting used to it, it's not too bad. I mean, I still feel like I can catch my breath. That being out of breath is not too bad at this point. The sleeping is not too bad. It's still noticeable that it is more difficult, but it's definitely still doable. other than that, I did have one incident a couple days ago where I kind of had some pain that I don't know if it's normal or not. I kind of want your guys' opinion, if you could put in the comments below. But I was doing a lot of physical activity. I was sweeping and cleaning the house, and I was bending down a lot, and my stomach just kind of started to feel a little bit tired. And then I bent down to fill a water bowl for my dogs, and I got a really sharp pain, but it wasn't like a really quick pain. It was like it was building up, and then it kind of peaked, and then it like went away slowly, like how I imagine a contraction feels in my lower stomach, like in my uterus area. And it was not a tightening of the belly, it was more of just like a painful cramping feeling, but it lasted for maybe 45 seconds, and it just seemed like that could be something very similar to a contraction, and it was extremely painful. I have heard that when you actually go into labor, you kind of start off pretty mild, and it might not even hurt at first, but just be a lot of tightening. But that was just like extremely painful. Like, I really hope that's not how my labor starts out. If I start at that point, I'm gonna be in trouble, because it was extremely painful. I laid down on the couch for a few minutes because I was just kind of in shock. Like, why am I in so much pain right now for no reason? Like, I didn't feel like anything crazy happened, but maybe I was just doing too much that day. But I would like your guys' opinion if that's ever happened to you, or you think that that's normal. Maybe I just need to be more careful and not be like bending down so much, especially when I'm, you know, this big at this point. But yeah, that was kind of interesting. That was kind of my first encounter with something that might be a contraction, so hopefully that is a rare occurrence, but we'll see. So that's all I have for you guys for week 23. I'll end this video with a bump shot.
Today's a day like any other, but I am changed.